Good morning, everyone. Lisa here from Spirit Connections with your Tarot Tuesday video. It's been a very strange week energy-wise. I'm not going to beat around the bush about it. I have been all over the board, but today we're going to try and work through the video and see what happens. I've chosen today, or should I say been directed today, to use the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. I've had this deck for quite a while, and I think out of all of my decks, this is the one that has gotten the most use. So we're just going to ask here for Spirit to guide us and give us the general energies for the next week or so to know what it is we can expect. Just have to move something out of the way here. General energies for the next week or so. I apologize. I've attempted this video several times this morning. I have some big changes coming in my life again. I feel like that's all my life has been the whole last 4 years, is a big ball of changes. But they keep giving me cards for me. And I know that you don't really want to hear about the changes in my life, which is okay. I understand. I don't always want to hear about the changes in my life either. All right, Spirit, what do we have going on today for people who are going to see this video? This is looking much, much better. One more. This is a long one. This is looking much better. So the first card that I'm getting here, I'm actually going to put the first two cards together. The first one is the inverse 10 of Cups, and the next one is the 5 of Cups. And those cards are really kind of going hand in hand today because they're about support and heartbreak. And what I'm getting is that a lot of us are really feeling like we're not supported. We're not supported by our families, we're not supported by our friends, we're not supported by the universe, when in fact the exact opposite is true. So many times our friends and family act like they don't want to support us, they act like we are, not as important to them as we think that we should be. But in reality, a big part of that is just the fact that they just don't know how to show us how important that we are to them. So if you're feeling that way, don't forget to show them how you feel as well, because that can really go a long way to, breaking that ice and helping them see that, they're important to you. So it's okay for them to show that you are important to them. Hopefully that made sense. Sometimes words come out of my mouth when I'm doing readings that I have no idea where they're going. The next card is the Strength card. And I feel like a lot of people have been spending this last few weeks wondering if they have the strength to get through what it is that we need to get through. And so many times we feel like life is just dragging us along. We have a choice to make when that happens. We can put our foot down and say, no more dragging me along. I need time for me. I need to recharge. I need to do whatever I need to do to get right with me again so that I can keep going. Or we can just keep stumbling along and get further and further into that pit. And this is your choice to make. And just know that you do have the strength to get through it. You just have to take the time to repair your emotions, repair your body, repair whatever is going on around you before you can keep going. The next one is the 7 of Wands, and a lot of us are feeling tested. I know especially those of us who are light workers, we are feeling incredibly tested these days. Just know that it's not going to last forever. We have a lot of good things coming to us. An old Bible quote keeps popping in my head: the meek shall inherit the earth. So those of us who are living in love and who are spreading the word of love, and those of us who are just trying to be good human beings, just know that there is good around for you. And just keep pushing forward, because the more you believe in the good, the more good will come to you. It's the number one rule of manifestation. Be grateful and be good, and it will come to you. The next one is showing me that anybody who has been waiting for news, excuse me, anyone who's been waiting for news of any kind, once this Mercury retrograde is over on the 22nd, it's coming. I can't even explain to you how much things are going to change once this Mercury retrograde is over. And don't expect that, literally the 23rd of September, once it's over, that things are literally going to change in that instant. It's the thing about energy, the thing about universal energy, is that even though they give you time frames, sometimes those time frames aren't exactly what you thought they should be. Because our concept of time and Spirit's concept of time are incredibly, incredibly different. Excuse me. A bit of a frog in my throat this morning. So, in that, we realize that when we... trying to find the right words to explain this to you all, because in my mind I understand it perfectly. What we get is that even though we don't physically see changes, so many times our manifestation is starting to take root on the other side. So even if you don't physically actually see the changes happen right away, give it time. Keep that positive mindset. Keep that open mindset, because the more you are open, the more you are positive, the more you believe that what you want is in your hands, it will happen. It will happen more and more and more for you. The final card that I picked up today was the World. And ordinarily I would just tell you this means you're going to have everything you ever needed, ever wanted. But really, I feel like that those of us who are, light workers, and I know a lot of people take that term not so seriously. And I know a lot of people feel like, well, that doesn't apply to me because I'm not a psychic, I'm not a medium, I'm not someone who's here spreading love or any of that kind of stuff. If you are here, if you are a positive, happy, loving person on a general basis, and I'm not saying that sometimes you don't get angry, I'm not saying that sometimes you don't have bad days, I'm saying that on the whole, if you generally are a happy, loving, positive person, odds are pretty good you're a light worker and you don't even know it. So just keep pushing forward, keep smiling, and you are going to have those moments when things aren't so lovely, but just roll with it. Honor those feelings, move through them, and then go back to being you. Don't forget, everybody, I still have that past life reading special. It's on until September 22nd when Mercury retrograde is over. $40 for a 1 hour reading that is normally $75, because past life readings can be very in-depth and very difficult to push through, depending on what you have going on through your life. You can contact me. I'm going to put all the information in the description in the video below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my Tarot Tuesday videos and some of my fun little rants that I put up every once in a while. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye now.